Listen, it looked very vindictive when you did it. But Pere, you're too smart to say you don't know what you're doing. You know what you were doing.
No, really, honestly, to be very candid.
She said she was trying to convince you.
I swear she was really trying to convince me that it didn't happen.
Whew. Have you ever heard of the word gaslighting before? If you have, then you probably understand where I'm going to. But if you have never heard of the word gaslighting, I am definitely going to be talking about that in this video. So please don't go nowhere. Listen till the very end so that you would understand what I mean and what kind of crazy strategy is this strategy by Pere. Like, I'm trying to understand who this guy is, but I think I have finally nailed his personality type, and I'm talking about gaslighting today. So guys, welcome. Thank you for hopping into my channel. This is Personality Highlights, aka the P Drive. I am Bbnaija, and basically what I do in my channel is to review reality shows. And anyway, my method of reviewing reality shows isn't just about talking about reality shows, but my purpose for reviewing reality shows is to look at the personalities and to actually highlight on their persona to help people understand how to deal with this kind of personalities. And one of the reasons why I'm doing this in my channel is because I come from a country called Nigeria where mental health, where some of this emotional stuff, some of this mental alertness is not really a big deal. Like, a lot of people don't put so much interest in it. And I'm a person who has tried to see beyond poverty as a sign of not getting what you want in life. I've seen above poverty. So I feel poverty is not the only problem we have as a people. Education is not the only problem we have as a people. But identity crisis, I feel, is a very big topic in this part of the world, in Africa, and let me be very, very specific, in Nigeria. You know, globally, we have a lot of people who probably have some kind of knowledge about mental alertness, about personal awakeness, purpose, passion, and all that kind of thing when it comes to understanding who you are, like your identity as a person. So in this part of the world, I just feel a lot of people are lost. And because of that, a lot of people get to struggle in life because they don't understand they're having identity crisis. So in this video, I'm going to be using Pere as a case study in defining what gaslighting means. So if you have gone through these clips, you guys will probably understand what I mean by gaslighting, or you probably understand what the word means. Gaslighting actually means how would I call it? Gaslighting is the process, or is a type of way of trying to convince somebody about a perceived reality that is not. So gaslighting simply means it's a manipulative way of making people question their reality. And, you know, it's like a psychological trauma. It's like a psychological manipulative mechanism. It's an emotional abuse. It's a mental abuse on somebody by just making that person question their reality with your new perception about what is happening, or a narrative that you're trying to preach to them. So if we're looking at the case study here, we're going to understand that Pere is actually still gaslighting Maria and even all the housemates. Now, gaslighting simply, it's a strategy. It is one of the key features of a narcissist. If you don't know what a narcissist is, you probably want to look out for my other videos so that you understand an in-depth knowledge of who a narcissist is and the types of narcissism. Basically, I'm not a clinical psychologist, but over time, in my whole life, I just believe I have this wealth of experience in understanding. I just have a superpower in trying to help people understand who they really are. And I understand a lot about communication and all that. So basically, I'm just here to share my wealth of knowledge on this sensitive topic. So this is really a mind makeover series. And in this mindset makeover series, I'm just trying to share some traits about people that would help you understand how to deal with this kind of situations when you find yourself in them. Because typically, I'm here wondering why Pere will keep on lying continuously about something that we don't even know if it's true or not true. So you guys, if you've been watching the Big Brother show, this is a reality show that has been showing in Nigeria for 2 months now, and it's already in the 8th week. And in the 6th week, somebody was evicted out of the house. Maria, one of the very, very famous, very high personality kind of person in the house, she was evicted from the show because viewers didn't vote for her. People were having a mixed feeling about her personality. People felt like she was very, very sneaky. She was two-faced. And so people really didn't understand who she was because there was an ongoing perception about her personality. So Pere actually convinced or tried to spread the message among other housemates, kept on telling the other housemates that he had had oral sex with Maria. And he was literally trying to make Maria look bad in front of all the housemates. And before this had happened, Maria had slut shamed some of the housemates, a particular housemate, actually Angel, and talking about breaking girl code and all that. So it was like a mixed feeling for Nigerians because people felt she was busy slut shaming a fellow female housemate. She was breaking the girl code, and at the same time she was doing nasty things with Pere, as Pere had already alleged. So because of that scenario, I think Maria also had a hand in spoiling her game because of the gossip game she played, but it had a heavy hand in making Nigerians have a mixed feeling. And in a country like Nigeria where people actually, they get more involved emotionally than, thinking about things mentally and all that, people didn't vote for Maria. Maria was evicted out of the show. Now, weeks after Maria had been evicted out of the house, Pere still came back to the housemates on the 7th week and said, when they asked the same question, who had been fingered, which female housemate had been fingered in the house, that question was asked by Jackie B, and
Fingered in the house, but...
See, the prayer has answered it.
He answered it one time.
Did Pere answer the question?
One time, like that.
It was just talk. No.
They don't tell you better win the show. If not win the show, just enter freezer. Don't ninja.
It not happen.
Pere, behold, unsaid what he has said before. He said it 3 times that it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. I heard it to my own ears, guys. And week 8, Pere goes back to tell us that it actually happened. So it has been a mixed feeling. It has been a very, very controversial topic. It's been very crazy trying to understand why this young man has picked this as a strategy in his game in the Big Brother show. Now, basically, one of the things I'm going to be talking about is the reason why Pere is using this, as I probably don't know his reason, but I'm going to tell you that my channel is focused on personality highlights, and basically I'm sharing the futures of gaslighting and, of course, people who choose this as a strategy for whatever they do. So we all know that narcissists are people who are egotistical, who have a controlling presence, and are very manipulative when it comes to having a stand in something. And over time, a lot of African men are narcissists. It's mostly by training, and automatically it becomes imbibed in them. So Pere is a full-blown narcissist, and gaslighting is one of the strategies that is used by narcissists to try to control or manipulate whoever it is that they are trying to manipulate. Now, the big question is, why is Pere still gaslighting Maria even after she's out of the show, even though the show is on national TV, and a lot of people will still be seeing what is happening? People will be able to tell if he's saying the truth or if he's lying about it. So it's really been very crazy trying to understand why this is happening. And guys, if you ask me, I'll just say it is just Pere's personality speaking out loud. Like, this dude doesn't have a control over it. So gaslighting is just like creating a fake reality, trying to create a fake reality about somebody else, and making them believe that reality. Now, the truth of the matter is, Maria is out of the show, so there's no how Pere is going to make Maria believe in this reality. But the funny part we don't understand, or personally I don't understand, is why he's trying to push this narrative to the other fellow housemates, because he has already told the housemates about this, and he has come back to say it didn't happen, and now he's saying it again. So one of the biggest features of narcissists, or people who gaslighting, is people who gaslight tend to have complicated response about the same thing, that they keep saying, like contradicting whatever they're saying. They say this today, tomorrow they say the other thing. And this is a big turn off if you ask me. This is a serious mental abuse if you ask me. And if Maria probably is not a very strong personality, or is somebody who cannot control herself, probably is a very fragile person, I think this might have a very big mental stress on her. And so it's really hilarious to watch this dude, you know, express himself in this manner. And the honest truth of the whole matter is this dude probably doesn't know what he's doing, because it's just his personality. So guys, I have a big question for you. What do you think? Why do you think Pere is still doing this? And have you ever experienced gaslighting in your life? If you have ever experienced this about yourself, like somebody doing it to you, how have you responded to it? Now, one of the best ways to respond to gaslighting is actually to ignore these people and move on. So I don't know if Maria or Maria's team can ever hear or watch this video. I'm going to be advising in advance that even after the show, Maria should just, you know, like use the back of her hands to wave this off, because trying to convince these people otherwise, trying to get into a conversation will just bring in more lies. Now, most people gaslight tend to lie, like top up their lying game every time they're being confronted. But I really feel Pere should do better, and I really hope that at the end of this whole thing, he's going to come out and publicly apologize to Maria. But even if he doesn't, I think we all should understand that this guy is a chronic narcissist and seriously needs help. Narcissism is a chronic personality disorder that makes people become very manipulative around people that are with them or with them. You know, so basically, I just see Pere as somebody who needs a lot of counseling, and I hope the team at the Bbnaija tends to help him, you know, get some psychologists to actually evaluate this guy, because if you ask me, this is another level of gaslighting. I have never seen this type before. You guys, during the lockdown reunion, you guys heard when Tolani Batch was accusing Prince of gaslighting her, and we understand that part where she was obviously in love with, or she was into Prince and Prince wasn't into her. So there was a little gaslighting conversation there, but we know that it wasn't true. Tolani Batch just raised that up. And if we look at another incident that happened in the lockdown mansion, it was between Bright calling somebody 69-year-old. I mean, you know, that part is not gaslighting. That one is lying, like blatant lying. So basically, gaslighting is just trying to change a person's narrative. It's trying to create a fake reality about something that is not. And it's a psychological problem. I don't know, but I think Pere seriously needs evaluation. And guys, what do you have to say about this video? Let me know your thoughts about gaslighting. Do you know anything about that? Have you ever seen yourself in a situation like that? And of course, if you like videos that talks about personality types and highlights, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. A big thumbs up, and of course please click on the notification bell so that you get updated every time I post new content like this. My channel is just here to help people understand who they really are, and my purpose around this channel is to just increase self-awareness and of course identity awareness. So guys, I'm going to see you all in my next one. For now, bye bye, and have a beautiful less stress-free day. So it's Mindset Makeover series. I hope to see you guys on the next episode as I highlight on another personality type. Bye bye for now.